For me, workplace equity means that not only the company, but the team member understand what's going on in terms of just fairness practices. And so I think as a company and from a business perspective, it's important for the company to talk about their equity practices. And for the team member, I think it's really important that the team member feels comfortable about their culture and certainly the company in which they work for. So American Airlines pay equity journey really started in 2016. We signed the White House pay pledge, and it was kind of during our merit cycle. It was a time to really look at kind of the new pay. We really need a tool that allows us to do that ourselves. And we met Syndio, I think in 2019. We heard them on I think it was a panel, and we said, you know what, this is really what we need. So we started working with them in 2020, and we took the time at the onset of the pandemic to really refine our methodology and our pay equity approach. Before we were working with Syndio, we worked with an outside firm to do our pay equity analysis. And it was really challenging because we didn't have the tools at our disposal, and we weren't, really diving into the data very deeply. And so I don't think that was the best option for us because we really didn't get to know our data like we should. And so it was great switching to Syndio. That tool, it just allowed us to really dive in, really refine how we wanted to set up our methodology and our review. And that was really helpful for us because we were able to make some meaningful tweaks and understand how to organize our employee groups and our SSGs and the controls too. And so that was just really helpful for us to have a tool that we could use in-house. And after we got started in 2021, we said, hey, there's a certification for this. This is awesome. I will say, it was a little bit nerve-wracking because we were a conservative organization. We didn't want to talk a whole lot about things that, have risk to it. So the Fair Pay Workplace certification allowed us to talk about what we're doing, talk about the approach that we take without sharing too much detail and talking about the results itself. So it's been a journey for us in embracing pay transparency. It's not easy for companies to just start talking about it, and certainly to what level do you talk about pay equity? And I think Fair Pay Workplace certification really helped us in talking about pay equity more. And we've also used our disclosures to talk about our journey, what we're doing in this space. So for example, our ESG report includes discussion of our DEI goals, what we're doing in that space, as well as pay equity as well. And we disclose our pay equity gap there each year.